Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome to tonight's audio-only broadcast of Class 2A Regional Softball here in Hinton, Iowa. Tonight, the Blackhawks are going to host the East Sac Raiders. The East Sac Raiders coming with a 14-7 record out of the Twins Lake Conference, where they finished 6-4 in fourth place. Blackhawks coming tonight with a 13-12 record and 8-2 in the Wargo Conference. So, good first-round matchup here. Very offensive team in the East Sac Raiders. If you're looking at stats, I'll go over those in a second. Blackhawks rely more on team approach. They're batting .276 as a team. The Raiders come in batting .345 as a team. So go over the starting lineups here. First for the East Sac Raiders, Coach Steve Nutzman, again 14-7 record coming in. Number 20, Mary Quirk, is going to lead things off. She's third baseman. She averages .358. Number 4, Mary Bontrager, the center fielder, comes in batting .466. Batting third will be number 6, Laryn Sharp. The left fielder comes in batting .295. Cleanup hitter is going to be number 23, Bree Beckman, the catcher, batting .373. Batting fifth will be number 10, Meredith Brown. The second baseman averages .431 coming into tonight's action. Batting sixth will be number 16, Cammie Ross. The first baseman comes in batting .226. Batting seventh will be number 7, Abby Schoenman. The designated player comes in batting .214. Batting eighth will be number 26, Alicia Thayer. The shortstop comes in batting .339. And batting ninth will be number 29, Emerson Mack. The right fielder comes in batting .185. On the mound tonight will be the flex player, number 22, the senior, Shelby Geary. She's the pitcher tonight. She's pitched in every game this year, 14-6 record. Batting average against is .256. She's pitched 129 innings, 48 strikeouts, 25 base on balls, and a 2.5 ERA. That's going to do it for the lineup for the East Sac Raiders. We'll be right back after this message with the Blackhawks starting lineup. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Softball here from Hinton.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
Yeah, and welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Again, tonight's going to be audio-only coverage. Please do not text me, my viewers, and say that it's not working. We cannot have video coverage tonight due to Class 2A regional playoffs. The state says we cannot unless we pay quite a fine. So we are not doing that tonight. It'll be audio only. I will have a scoreboard on you. I've made the scoreboard bigger tonight so you can see that on the screen a little easier than on a normal night, and I'll try to keep you up to date with what's going on as best I can. Obviously, as I get the information, I will get it on to you. Blackhawks hosting East Sac County tonight in the first round, quarterfinal actually. First round was last night. Quarterfinal of Class 2A regional softball play. For the Blackhawks tonight, for Coach Jennifer Jacobs-Liss, come in with a 13-12 record. Leading off will be number 18, Emily Small. The junior will be playing right field tonight. She comes in batting .209. Batting second tonight will be number 10, Claire Kastelbauer. The senior center fielder comes in batting .267. Batting third will be number 9, Bella Badar. The junior shortstop comes in batting .275. Batting cleanup tonight, number 22, Jaden Case. The junior pitcher on the mound tonight comes in batting .397. Batting fifth tonight will be number 23, Madison Guzman. The junior comes in as a designated player tonight. She comes in batting .288. Batting sixth will be number 14, Aubrey Lake. The sophomore third baseman comes in batting .257. Batting seventh will be number 15, Sarah Shanrock. The junior first baseman comes in batting .333. Batting eighth tonight will be number 11, Sydney George. The senior left fielder comes in batting .273. Batting ninth will be number 4, Kiana Kunkel. The junior catcher comes in batting .254. In the flex position tonight, playing second base, will be number 2, Kennedy Spees, the junior. On the mound tonight, Jaden Case makes a return after a week of missing action due to some injuries, so hopefully she's good to go. She comes in with a 10-7 record overall, 110 innings pitched, a batting average against a 149. Her ERA is 2.04. She has 154 strikeouts in those 110 innings and 38 base on balls. So that's going to be your starting lineups for tonight's game. We are waiting for team introductions and national anthem, so we'll get action to you back in approximately 5 minutes or so. We'll be back after these commercials from our sponsors. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Softball, live from Hinton.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Number 10, Meredith Brown.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The offensive player, number 23, Madison Guzman.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at taggartpowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
All right, and welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Again, no video coverage tonight. We were only audio. state rules, that's all we can do tonight. So I apologize for that, but it'll be radio style, so I'll try to present the picture to you as best I can. I did enlarge the scoreboard on the screen, so if you pay attention, you'll see exactly what's going on there. Runs, hits, and how many people are on base and that kind of stuff on there. So we got dual scoreboards going tonight for you. That's the best I can do. East Sac Raiders come to town. East Sac County, record of 14-7, taking on your Blackhawks, 13-12. So Blackhawks hosting. The winner of tonight's game is going to play the winner of NBAO COU and West Monona. That game is going on right now as we speak. And so the two winners will play each other. It's scheduled to be in Ottawa if West Monona wins. But if they do not win, it'll all depend on how that happens after that. We'll worry about that when it comes time. But we're getting ready here. Jaden Case on the mound doing her final warm-up pitches here. As we're getting ready to get this underway, it'll be Mary Quirk, Mary Bontrager, and Laryn Sharp leading things off. First three batters for the East Sac Raiders. The first bat's going to be number 20, Mary Quirk, the senior third baseman. Comes in batting .358.
East Sac Raiders, number 20, Maddie Quirk. On deck, number 4, Mary Bontrager.
So umpires cleaning off the plate now as we speak. We're about to get underway. And here we go. Jaden Case's first pitch on the way to Quirk. It'll be a swing and a miss, strike one. Case jumps ahead on a rise ball. 0-1 pitch from Case to Quirk is on the way. That'll be another swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Case finds herself up. A little room to try to get her to chase here. That was a high fastball, it looked like, at the letters. Case's 0-2 pitch on the way to Quirk. Be a swing and a miss, strike 3. So just like that, the Blackhawks got an out. One batter, one out. They'd love to keep these ladies off the bases. It'll bring up number 4, Mary Bontrager. Looking at stats, the Raiders have a couple players with 16 steals or more, so they must be active on the bases once they get there. First pitch from Case is going to be a swing and a miss. So Case ahead of Bontrager, no balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss at a fastball at the knees. Makes it 0-2 on Mary Bontrager, the sophomore center fielder. Case's 0-2 pitch is on the way. Be a swing and a miss, strikeout number 2. And the Blackhawks have 2 outs in the bank in the top of the first here. That's going to bring up number 6, Laryn Sharp. The senior left fielder comes in batting .295. Again, this team comes in batting .345 as a team. The Twin Lakes Conference. Case's first pitch on the way to Sharp. Be a little bit high, ball 1. Case's 1-0 offering on the way to Sharp. It'll be a line drive to center for a single. So the Raiders have their first signal of the evening. So 2 outs, they have a runner at first. So Laryn Sharp at first base. That's going to bring up number 23, Bree Beckman, the senior catcher. Came in batting .373. Case's first pitch to her is going to be high and inside, ball 1. .1-0 pitch from Case to Beckman. A little bit low, just below the knees, ball 2. .2-0 pitch from Case to Beckman is on the way. It's be right through there for a swing and a miss, strike 1. Make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Laryn Sharp singled. She's at first base with 2 outs for the Raiders. Top of the first inning, no score. Case's 2-1 pitch is right there again. Swung and missed, strike 2. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Case's 2-2 offering on the way to Beckman. It's going to be popped up foul out of play behind us. Hits the tree, comes back, and scares a few people in the stands, but nobody injured. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Case has got the sign. The 2-2 offering to the cleanup hitter, Beckman. Be a changeup. Got her out in front. She pops up to center field. Claire Kassenbauer calls for and makes the catch. And the Blackhawks get out. They allow 1 hit, but no runs. And they strand 1 runner coming to the bottom of the top of the first inning. It's 0-0. We'll head to the bottom of the first after this message from Fuller Digital Solutions. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Softball.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa for Class 2A regional coverage. Your Blackhawks taking on the ESAC Raiders in the first round, quarterfinal round. There was a few playing games last night, but this is basically the first round for most teams. Quarterfinal round tonight in Hinton. Winner is going to advance to play the winner of West Monona and MVAOCOU on Friday night. Scheduled to be played in Ottawa, pending that West Monona wins that game. If they don't, that site could be changed. So we're at the bottom of the first inning. For the Blackhawks, it'll be Emily Small, Claire Kassenbauer, Bella Badar. On the mound for the East Sac Raiders is Shelby Geary. The senior pitcher's pitched in every game in all the innings but 1 this year. Comes in with a 2.5 ERA, 129 innings pitched, a 256 batting average against. So Emily Small is ready to go. Number 18, Emily Small, the junior right fielder, leads it off. Comes in batting 209. Geary's first pitch is on the way. That's going to be right there for a strike. Right at the waist. Definitely has a little bit of a quirky spin to the ball, so that might be something Blackhawks have to get used to. 0-1 pitch is going to be high. Ball 1. One count on Emily Small, leadoff batter for the Blackhawks. Geary's 1-1 offering on the way. Inside, ball 2. Very unique delivery for the East Sac Raider pitcher. Kind of spins it off the end of her fingers here a little bit differently than you see from most. And that's another ball a little bit low. That's going to be 3 balls, 1 strike on the leadoff hitter, Emily Small. Blackhawks would love to get her on base, love to get some early runs here. Geary's pitch is on the way. That's going to be hit left side, off the third baseman's glove, over the shortstop. Not in time. That'll be a base hit for Emily Small. And that'll bring up number 10, Claire Kassenbauer. The senior center fielder comes in batting 267. I would think unless there's more speed than what I've seen so far, the Blackhawks should be able to get a bat on the ball tonight and put the ball in play. Now just don't hit it at people and get some runs. So Emily Small at first base, Claire Kassenbauer. First pitch to her is a little bit high from Geary. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch from Geary to Kassenbauer. That's going to be fouled left side out of play. It may have been a little bit high, but Claire offered at it, so foul ball out of play. Makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Emily Small still at first base for the Blackhawks. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Kassenbauer squares and bunts right back to Geary. And she's going to beat it out at first base to be safe as the ball gets away from the first baseman. Emily Small is going to head into third base and be called out. I don't think Coach Jennifer List agreed with that call, and I would say I was with her, but is what it is. So the ball kind of got away from the first baseman and rolled into shallow right field. And Emily Small tried going from second to third, and they were able to get her out at third. So 1 out now. Run at first is Claire Kassenbauer. Bella Badar's the batter. The junior shortstop comes in batting 275. First pitch to her is going to be a little bit low. Ball 1. So Blackhawks have run at first, 1 out. 1-0 pitch to Badar is going to be called strike just above the knees. After a couple batters here, I'm pretty sure that is the speed you're going to see all night. They're going to have to wait on her. She does not rely on speed to get batters out, that's for sure. And Bella Badar pulls that one foul left side down the line. That'll be strike 2. So Geary finds herself ahead 1 ball, 2 strikes on the number 3 hitter, Bella Badar, for the Blackhawks. Pulls this one foul out of play. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chasing the ball down the left field line. Now they've got it back into the pitcher, Geary. Shelby Geary, the senior pitcher from East Sac County, has her sign. The 1-2 delivery to Badar is on the way. That's going to be high, ball 2. A little groan from the crowd, but I assure you it was above the letters. 2-2 pitch from Geary to Badar. That's going to be turned on left side, hit deep, but well foul. Almost hits it to the backstop of the baseball diamond, but it was about 15, 20 feet foul, so never had a chance to be fair. The count's going to remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch from Geary to Badar. 1 out. Runner at first is Clark Asperbauer. That's going to be way high, ball 3. Three-two pitch now on the way from Geary to Badar. Is on the way now. That's going to be fouled left side, out of play again. So the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first is Clark Asperbauer for the Blackhawks. Bottom of the first inning, 1 out. Jaden Case on deck. Bella Badar digs in. Geary's got the sign, and her 3-2 pitch is on the way. That's going to be popped up infield just behind the pitcher. It'll be caught by the shortstop for out number 2. And now there'll be 2 outs with number 22, Jaden Case, coming up to bat, the pitcher tonight. Comes in bat in .397. 2 outs. Runner at first is Clark Asperbauer. Pitch on the way from Geary to Case. That's going to be taken for a strike just above the belt. Oh, 1 pitch from Geary to Case. Going to be up high, ball 1. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch from Geary. It's going to be hit hard left side, but out of foul. One-two pitch on the way from Geary to Case. That's going to be high. The runner goes to second, and she's going to be thrown out. So that'll do it for the Blackhawks. Jaden Case will lead off the next inning as Clark Asperbauer is thrown out trying to steal second. And after 1, we have no score here from Hinton. You're watching or listening to Class 2A regional softball coverage. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. As you're listening to Class 2A regional softball coverage, Hinton Blackhawks hosting the East Sac Raiders tonight. Top of the second inning, no score. Blackhawks kind of their worst enemy there as Emily Small ran into an out at third base, and then Clark Asperbauer was thrown out trying to steal second, so they only send 3 batters to the plate as the 4th batter, Jaden Case, was in the box as Claire Kaspar was thrown out. She'll lead off the 2nd inning. But back for the top of the 2nd inning for the East Sac Raiders, it'll be number 10, Meredith Brown, leading things off. The junior second baseman comes in batting .431. First pitch from Case is on the way to her. Just a bit high. 1-0 pitch on the way from Case to Brown. A little bit low, ball 2. That was just outside and possibly below the knees. 2-0 pitch on the way from Case to Brown. Gonna be called strike right at the knees. I'll make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch from Case to Brown. Be a swing and a miss, strike 2. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Case's 2-2 offering on the way to Brown. That's going to be in the dirt, ball 3. Try to get her to chase low. Brown did not offer, so 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Offering on the way from Case is now on the way. It's going to be a swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout number 3 for Case on the evening. And that'll bring up number 16, Cammie Ross. The freshman first baseman comes in batting .226. So 1 out, nobody on. We're going to have a change. Number 36 is going to be batting for Cammie Ross. It'll be Macy Gustafson. Sophomore comes in batting .488. So a change already in the first time through the order. As Cammie Ross leaves the game, and number 32, Macy Gustafson, comes in. So the sophomore ready to go. And Case's first pitch to Gustafson is on the way. Be a called strike right at the knees. .01 delivery from Case to Gustafson. Just inside, apparently. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Gustafson gets her way back into the box now. Case has got the sign. The 1-1 pitch is on the way. Be a swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strike count on the hitter, pinch hitter, Macy Gustafson. Case's 1-2 offering on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's strikeout number 4 for Case on the evening.
Now to bat, number 7, Abby Schoeneman. On deck, number 26.
That's going to bring up number 7, Abby Schoeneman. The sophomore designated player comes in batting .214. Case's first offering to Schoeneman is on the way. Little low, ball 1. .10 pitch from Case to Schoeneman is now on the way. It'll be a fly ball right side. Second baseman Kennedy Spees runs it down just before foul territory, and that'll do it as they go in order. 1, 2, 3, 2 strikeouts and a fly out to second base. Well, in the inning for the East Sac Raiders, after 1.5, we have no score. We'll be right back here. We're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk softball.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
So welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Class 2A regional softball action as the Hinton Blackhawks are hosting the East Sac County Raiders. No score, heading to the bottom of the second inning. Blackhawks kind of ran into a couple outs there in the first inning as they tried to take third on a bunt, and the ball got away from the first baseman. Thrown out, and then they were thrown out stealing. So number 4 hitter, Jaden Case, is going to resume her spot in the batter's box. It'll be Case, Guzman, and Lake this inning. Anybody gets on, Sean Rock. Shelby Geary doing the pitching for the East Sac Raiders. Geary's first pitch on the way to Case. It's going to be high, ball 1. So Case did get to see about 4 or 5 pitches there that first inning, so maybe that'll help in this at-bat. We'll see. 1-0 pitch on the way from Geary to Case. It'll be low, ball 2. You might hear the dog pound in the background as the Blackhawks started the dog pound chant every time a ball's in the dirt, so you might hear that from time to time in the background. Whatever fires the girls up, I guess. Geary's 2-0 pitch on the way to Case is going to be hit right side in the air, high. That's going to get over her head at the base of the fence, and Case is going to be standing at third with what I would assume is a leadoff triple or a 3-base error. But either way, Case is going to be standing at third with nobody out, as that was a high, towering fly ball that was right to the fence, and the right fielder was unable to come up with it. So now there'll be a courtesy runner as Case leads off with the triple or 3-base error. I'm not really sure how the coach is going to call that. In all honesty, probably should have been caught, but it was a high, towering ball, and the right fielder standing at the fence, so you can't get much deeper than she's playing. So the courtesy runner is going to be Casey Allen, number 7. And that's going to bring up Madison Guzman, number 23. Designated player tonight in the lineup for the Blackhawks. Maddie plays little first base catches and is the DP on occasion. So tonight she's starting off the game as a DP, but as the game goes along, there could be some changes there. So nobody out, runner at third. Pitch from Geary to Guzman. It's going to be driven left side. That's going to be high enough to get a runner in. That's going to be a single as it falls in between left and right center. And the Blackhawks find themselves on the board with a 1-0 lead. And Madison Guzman will be at first base now with nobody out. Single and an RBI for Madison Guzman. Well, that scoring I'm sure of. The previous one off Case, I'm not really sure how they're going to score that. Regardless, 1 out now, or nobody out. Runner at first. Aubrey Lake up to bat. She's going to take a called strike on the outside corner. Offer from Shelby Geary for the East Sac Raiders to Aubrey Lake, the sophomore third baseman. It's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2. So Lake finds herself down the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Geary's 0-2 offering on the way with Madison Guzman at first base. It's going to be way high, almost over the catcher's head, but she gathers it. That's Bree Beckman doing the catching tonight for the Raiders. Geary's 1-2 pitch on the way to Lake. That's going to be a line drive, just foul. You're talking a foot or less probably. It would have been a double, but definitely was foul. My vantage point is right down the left field foul line, so you had a good view of that. Definitely the right call. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Madison Guzman at first base. Nobody out here. Bottom of the second inning. Blackhawks have 1 run in already this inning. 1-2 pitch from Geary to Lake. That's going to be up high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch from Geary to Lake. It's going to be ground ball left side at the third baseman. Picks it up, throws a second for 1 out, and is unable to secure the out at first. So now there'll be a runner at first in Aubrey Lake. So the Blackhawks upgrade the speed a little bit there. But there'll be 1 out now with Lake at first base as Sarah Shonrock comes up to bat on the fielder's choice by Lake. Sarah Shonrock, the junior, playing first base tonight, comes in batting .333. Geary's first pitch on the way to Shonrock. That's going to be fouled left side, out of play. Through the media box down there. There's a couple TV crews standing down there. They gather the ball. They get it back into the pitcher now, and it's going to be an 0-1 count on Sarah Shanerock. Shelby Geary's pitch on the way to Shanerock. That's going to be a ground ball left side to the shortstop. Up with the ball to second. Unable to get the out at first. Now there'll be 2 outs. Runner at first.
Number 11, Sydney George. On deck, number 4, Tayana Kunkel.
And that's going to bring up number 11, Sydney George. The senior left fielder comes in batting .273. Geary's offering on the way to Sydney George. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Shanerock at first base, 2 outs now. Batter Sydney George, a 0-1 count. Geary's 0-1 pitch on the way to George. That's going to be a ground ball left side, third base. Third base up with it across the diamond in time to first, and that'll do it. The Blackhawks are able to pick up 1 run on a couple of hits, and that'll do it for the bottom of the second inning. After 2 innings, it's 1-0 Blackhawks. We'll be right back for the top of the third after this message from one of our sponsors. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawks softball.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks. Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to coverage of Class 2A Regional Softball. Hinton Blackhawks hosting the East Sac County Rangers. We head to the top of the third inning. It's 1-0 Blackhawks on a triple by Jaden Case and a single by Madison Guzman. Scored that run in the bottom of the second inning. And we head to the top of the third. It's going to be number 8, 9 hitters, and then top of the order for the East Sac Raiders. Leading off will be number 26, Alicia Thayer. The junior shortstop comes in batting .339. So it'll be Thayer, Mack, and top of the order Quirk this inning for the Raiders. First pitch from Case is on the way to Thayer. It's going to bounce in the dirt a little bit. Ball 1. Bounced right at the front of the plate. Got away from the catcher, Kiana Kunkel. But nobody's on base, so it doesn't really matter. It's just ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way from Case to Thayer. That's going to be a little bit low. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. On the number 8 hitter, Alicia Thayer. 2-0 pitch from Case to Thayer. Be called strike right at the knees. Makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch on the way from Case to Thayer. Be a little bit low, ball 3. Case has herself behind in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. The number 8 hitter, Alicia Thayer. Pitch is on the way. Going to be called strike right at the knees as well. It'll be strike 2. It'll make a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Case's 3-2 offering on the way. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Strikeout. Out number 1, the top of the third for the Blackhawks. And that'll bring up the number 9 batter, Emerson Mack, number 29. The sophomore right fielder comes in batting .185. Case's first offering to Mack. Be a ball, a little bit high. Possibly outside, maybe both. Either way, it's 1-0. So we're ready to go. Mack's back in the batter's box. Case's 1-0 pitch is on the way. Be a swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike count on the number 9 hitter, Emerson Mack, for the East Sac Raiders. Case's pitch on the way to Mack. Be right down the pipe for strike number 2. So the 1-2 offering from Case to Mac. That'll be a swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout and out number 2 this inning. And brings us back to the top of the order with 2 outs, nobody on. Number 20, Mary Quirk, the senior third baseman, is going to come up to bat. She struck out her first time up to bat. Case is offering on the way to Quirk. It'll be a strike right down the pipe. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Case to Quirk. It'll be a fly ball, center field, shallow, just out of the reach of the second baseman, Kennedy Spees. That'll be a hit for Quirk. And the Raiders will have a runner at first with 2 outs. Kind of a flaring pop fly that just is out of the reach of Kennedy Spees. She dove for it and probably landed 4 or 5 feet away from her. Way too shallow for the center fielder, Claire Kassenbauer, to have a play on it. That's going to bring up number 4, Mary Bontrager. Struck out her first time up to bat. Case's pitch on the way to Bontrager. Yeah, swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch from Case to Bontrager is on the way. Yeah, swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch from Case to Bontrager. Be a swing and a miss. Strike number 3, and Case is going to strike out the side. So that's going to do it for the top of the inning. The Raiders get a runner, but she's going to be stranded as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's going to be 1-0 Blackhawks. We'll be right back. You're watching Full Digital Solutions audio coverage of the Class 2A regional game from Hinton, Iowa. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawks softball. It's Class 2A quarterfinal regional game. Blackhawks are hosting East Sac County. Blackhawks lead 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It'll be number 9 hitter, number 4, Kiana Kunkel, the junior catcher, comes in batting .254. It'll be Kunkel, Small, and Kassenbauer. Shelby Geary doing the pitching for the East Sac Raiders. First pitch is going to be called strike at the knees, outside corner. Geary's 0-1 pitch is on the way to Kunkel. It's going to be a swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2. So Kunkel finds herself down, no balls, 2 strikes. Geary's 0-2 pitch is on the way. That's going to be a changeup that Kunkel's going to ground to the shortstop. And just in time across the diamond. I mean, that was bang, bang. But that's out number 1 for the Blackhawks here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. As I can tell with Geary's spin and a little bit off-speed pitches she throws, she gets a lot of ground outs. The Blackhawks grounded out 5 times the first time through the order. That'll leave us back to the top of the order. Number 18, Emily Small. Singled her first time up. She takes a called strike 1 on the first pitch. Geary's 0-1 pitch on the way to Small. It's going to be a ground ball left side. Third baseman's up with it across the way. First base digs it out of the dirt. That was a good dig by number 16, Cammie Ross, as that throw was a little bit low. Be 2 outs, nobody on for the Blackhawks, and that'll bring up Claire Kassenbauer. And Claire takes strike number 1. So Kassenbauer down the count, no balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Shelby Geary on the way. It's going to be line drive, left side, down the line. It'll be cut off by a left fielder, and they'll hold Kassenbauer to a single. So Blackhawks with 2 outs have a runner at first, and that'll bring up Bella Badar. The junior shortstop grounded out to short her first time up. Or, no, sorry, flew out to shortstop her first time up. Love to see her turn on one here. Geary's offering on the way is high, ball 1. Geary's 1-0 offering is going to be hit high left side, out of play. Over by the concession stand, if you're familiar with Hinton. If you're not, it was about 30 feet foul. So that's a 1-1 count now on Bella Badar. 2 outs, runner at first is Claire Kassenbauer, decent speed, so if they can get something in the gap, we might be able to score. And that's going to be another pitch that's driven way foul, out of play. Badar having a hard time waiting here, as Geary does not get you out with speed, that's for sure. Lots of spin. And she goes slow to slower. That's going to be a line drive right at the shortstop. She'll make the play, and that'll do it for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the 13. So after 3 complete, it's going to be 1-0 in favor of Hinton. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawks softball. And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of the Class 2A regional softball action. Hinton Blackhawks hosting East Sac County Raiders. East Sac came with a record of 14-7 out of the Twin Lakes Conference. Blackhawks 13-12 out of the War Eagle Conference. So Jaden Case finishing her warm-ups here in the top of the 4th inning. And we're about to get back underway. Leading off for the Raiders is going to be Laryn Sharp. It'll be Sharp, Beckman, and Brown this inning.
Top of the 4th inning, number 6, Laryn Sharp. On deck, number 23.
So Laryn Sharp will lead things off this inning for the Raiders, the senior left fielder. Came in batting .295. She had a single her first time up to bat. Sac County with a pair of singles so far. The Blackhawks have 3 singles and a triple. Case's first pitch on the way to Sharp. Be a ball, a little bit outside, I believe. Case's 1-0 pitch on the way to Sharp. Could be a swing and a foul ball, straight back. Gets around away from the catcher. Kunkel chases it down. So the count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Case now has the ball back and she's ready to go. And the 1-1 pitch on the way from Case to Sharp. This will be a changeup in the dirt, ball 2. Two ball, 1 strike count. Case's pitch on the way. Be a swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch from Case to Sharp is on the way. Be a swing and a miss. That'll be out number 1 in the top of the 4th inning.
On deck, number 10, Meredith Brown.
That's going to bring up number 23, Bree Beckman, the senior catcher. Flew out to center field her first time up to bat. First pitch from Case to Beckman. Going to be swung at it. Fouled straight back. It'll be strike number 1. So the 0-1 pitch from Case to Beckman is on the way. That's going to be a ground ball left side foul. Aubrey Lake picked it up probably 6 to 8 inches foul. So that'll be strike number 2. So now Case ahead, no balls, 2 strikes on Bree Beckman. I believe that was the count last time when she flew out to center. So the 0-2 pitch on the way from Case to Beckman. Be a call, strike 3 right at the below the letters, maybe closer to the belt. That'll be out number 2 in the top of the 4th. And I'll bring up the 5th batter, number 10, Meredith Brown, the junior second baseman, struck out her first time up to bat. Case's pitch is going to be fouled straight back. Strike 1. Oh, 0-1 pitch on the way from Case to Brown. Be a changeup, fly ball left side, just out of the reach of a diving Bella Badar at shortstop. Cindy George is going to pick it up and throw the ball into right field, but it's backed up by Emily Small. So Brown's getting up at second base on that blue pit to left field, but that will be the hit number 3 for the Raiders on the night. Definitely a single. It was just out of the reach. So Macy Gustafson's going to hit again for the first baseman, Cammie Ross. So Cammie Ross is going to be out of the game now. That's what the holdup is here, is the umpire's writing the substitution down. And Gustafson batted in the first inning. She struck out. So 2 outs, runner at second, Brown. Case's first pitch on the way to Gustafson. Gonna be a ball just in. Case's 1-0 pitch on the way to Gustafson. Gonna be a pop foul that ends up being a ground ball over to Kendi Spees. Picks it up and throws her out at first, and that'll do it. So again, the Raiders strand the runner at second base. So after 3.5, it's 1-0 Blackhawks. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Softball. We'll be right back after a message from one of our sponsors.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Quarterfinal Softball as the Blackhawks are hosting East Sac County. Leading off for the Blackhawks is going to be number 22, Jaden Case. It'll be Case, Guzman, and Lake this inning. If anybody can reach base, Sarah Shanerock. Case probably 1-for-1 this evening on a triple and led to the Blackhawks' only run. She digs in against the senior Shelby Geary. First pitch on the way is going to be hit her in the arm. So that'll put Case at first base. Must have just brushed her because I didn't notice it. But either way, we'll have Casey Allen at first base now running for Jaden Case. And that'll bring up number 23, Madison Guzman. 1-for-1 tonight. She drove in the only run for the Blackhawks with a single last time up. Senior Shelby Geary's pitch on the way to Guzman. It's going to be a fly ball right side out of play. As the pitch was a little low and Guzman went fishing. So 0-1 count on Guzman. The pitch from Geary is on the way. Be just outside, ball 1. One ball, one strike pitch on the way from Geary to Guzman. That's going to be down low, ball 2. And once again, the Hinton dog pound gets going at the low pitch in the dirt. 2-1 pitch on the way from Geary to Guzman. Be called strike right at the belt. Looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. So now it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count on the number 5 hitter, Madison Guzman, with nobody out, and the runner at first is Casey Allen running for Jaden Case. That's going to be a swing and a miss by Guzman, out number 1, and it'll be the first strikeout on the evening for Geary. That'll bring up number 14, Aubrey Lake. Grounded short on a fielder's choice in the first time up the bat. 1 out, the runner at first is Casey Allen. Geary's pitch on the way to Lake. It's going to be driven left side, fly ball. It'll be caught, and no tag by the runner at first. So there'll be 2 outs, runner at first. And that'll bring up Sarah Shanerock. Shanerock grounded out to shortstop at first time up the bat. 2 outs, runner at first is Allen. First pitch to Shanerock's going to be called strike right above the belt. A lot of Geary's pitches for strikes have been right at the belt region. Look like pretty good pitches to hit, but the Blackhawks having trouble squaring it up, so a lot of spin on it. That pitch is going to be in the dirt. And the Hinton dog pound gets going again. That'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first is Allen. Geary picks up some dirt to get her hand dried off. And the 1-1 pitch is on the way to Shanerock. That's going to be fouled straight back. Strike 2. Geary's 1-2 pitch on the way to Sarah Shanerock. That's going to be a high pitch that's grounded to short over to second base to get the out, and that'll do it for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the 4th inning. So after 4 innings, Blackhawks lead 1-0. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Quarterfinal from Hinton, Iowa. We'll be right back after a message from one of our sponsors.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Quarterfinals between the East Sac County Raiders and your Hinton Blackhawks. Top the 5th inning, 1-0 Hinton. Scored on a triple by Case and a single by Madison Guzman. That's the only run of the game. The Raiders have had 3 singles so far in the game. All right, so due up for the East Sac Raiders, number 7, Abby Schoenman. It'll be Schoenman, Thayer, and Mack this inning, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the East Sac Raiders. Schoenman flew out to the second baseman her first time up the bat. Case's first pitch on the way to Schoenman. Be a swing and a miss, strike 1. So Case is ahead, no balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 offering on the way from Case to Schoenman. Gonna be a swing and a miss at a rise ball, strike 2. So it counts no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch from Case to Schoenman. This will be a little bit inside. Ball 1. So Case ahead, 1 ball, 2 strike. 1-2 pitch from Case to Schoenman is on the way. That's going to be in the dirt. Try to get her to chase. She did not. It'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Schoenman leading off for the Raiders. 7, 8, 9 hitters here in the top of the 5th inning. Case's 2-2 pitch is on the way. Going to be a strike right down the pipe, and that'll be out number 1 in the top of the 5th inning here. So the Raiders have nobody on, 1 out now, and the batter is going to be Alicia Thayer. Struck out her first time up the bat, junior shortstop. First pitch from Case is on the way. Gonna be ball, a little bit low. One 1-0 pitch on the way from Case to Thayer. That's gonna be a swing and a miss, strike number 1. Fastball just above the belt. Case's 1-1 offering to Thayer is on the way. That'll be a foul ball right side, just by the batter's box on the right side. The Hinton batter's box. That's their dugout tonight. So 1 ball, 2 strike count to the number 8 hitter, Alicia Thayer. 1-2 pitch on the way. In the dirt, try to get her to chase again. I think that's her changeup that's a little bit low because most of you probably figured out she hasn't pitched for a week or so, dealing with the little injury, but she's feeling better now, but the touch isn't quite there on that pitch. That's going to be a ground ball, second base. Kennedy speeds up with it in time over to Sarah Shanerock, and that'll do it for make out number 2 for the Raiders. Sorry, I hit the wrong button there. That was not a strikeout. That was a ground out to first. And that's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Emerson Mack, sophomore right fielder. Struck out her first time up to bat. 2 outs, nobody on for the Raiders. Case's first pitch to Mack. Gonna be a strike right at the knees. Case's 0-1 pitch on the way to Mack. Be a swing and a miss at a rise ball. Strike 2. Case is up in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Max steps out of the box here, regroups, takes a couple practice swings. She's back in. Case has got the sign. The 0-2 pitch is on the way. Be a swing and a miss. Strike number 3, and that'll be out number 3. That'll do it for the Raiders. No hits, no errors, nobody left. And after 5.5, it's 1-0 Blackhawks. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A Regional Softball. And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Class 2A regional quarterfinal action as the Hinton Blackhawks are taking on the East Sac County Raiders. East Sac came in at 14-7 record, Blackhawks 13-12. But all records are off now as it's postseason action. So win in advance, lose, and you can turn your equipment for the season. So Blackhawks lead 1-0, bottom of the 5th inning here. It'll be George Kunkel and top of the order Emily Small. So 8-9-1 hitters for the Blackhawks. Would love to get some insurance runs here. So Sydney George is going to lead things off. She grounded out the third her first time up the bat. Senior left fielder, 0 for 1 this evening. Senior Shelby Geary's still doing the pitching for the East Sac County Raiders. I don't think that's going to change. She's pitched every game this year. A bunt by Sydney George is going to go foul. It was a good bunt, but it just rolled a little bit foul at the last second there. So Sydney gathers her bat and she regroups a little bit, takes a deep breath. And Geary finds herself up, no balls, 1 strike on the foul bunt attempt by George. Gary's 0-1 offering to George is on the way. Another bunt attempt. This one stays fair, and it's going to be a little bit high throw, and Sydney George is going to reach base on the high throw by the catcher. So I have that as an E2, but either way, the Blackhawks have a runner at first. That's going to bring up number 4, Kiana Kunkel. Now the umpire's having a discussion with the ESAC coach about a bat near ball. I don't know what the discussion's about, but it's not going to change anything. So it's going to stand. Sydney George will be at first base. Nobody out. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, number 4, Kiana Kunkel, the junior catcher. Ground out to shortstop her first time up to bat. Geary's first pitch on the way to Kunkel. She squares the bump, but it's high. It'll be ball 1. Kunkel with good speed, and George with good speed at first, so I would expect the Blackhawks to bunt here. Geary's 1-0 pitch on the way to Kunkel. It's going to be a bunt up the first base line. Pitcher Geary up with it. Throws at first just in time to get Kunkel, but that'll move the runner, Sydney George, to second base with 1 out. So Blackhawks play a little small ball there and get the runner to second with 1 out, and that'll bring up top the order Emily Small. Singled her first time up and then ground out the third her last time. One out runner at second is Sydney George. Emily Small waiting on the pitch from Geary. She's going to get it. She's going to pop it up to Geary. Geary catches it for out number 2. So now it'll be 2 outs to Claire Kasperbauer, who singled last time up. Another single here would give the Blackhawks another run, I would think. Sydney runs fairly well at second base. Now there's going to be a timeout from the ESAC coach. He's going to talk to his pitcher, and while he does, we're going to take one with him. So you're listening to full digital coverage of Class 2A Regional.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All right, welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as you're listening to Class 2A Regional Softball. 2 outs, runner at second, Sydney George. Claire Kasperbauer, the batter for the Blackhawks. 1 for 2 this evening. Pitch from Geary on the way. It's going to be a ground ball left side off the third baseman into left field. And Sydney George slides into third as the ball gets away from the third baseman, but Blackhawks will have runners at first and third, and that'll bring up Bella Badar. Hard smash by Kasperbauer, but quite honestly, that was right off the glove, so I think that's error number 3 for the Raiders, but either way, Blackhawks have runners at first and third. Pitch from Geary to Badar. Is on the way. Way high, ball 1. But that pitch is going to be popped up left side. Shortstop has it, and that'll do it for the Blackhawks. So Blackhawks are able to get a couple runners, but they are not able to get any runs across. And after 5 innings, it's 1-0 Blackhawks. You'll be right back. You're listening to coverage of Class 2A Regional Softball from Fuller Digital Solutions.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A regional quarterfinal action as the Hinton Blackhawks are hosting the East Sac County Raiders. 1-0 Blackhawks here as we head to the top of the 6th inning. The Raiders are going to be at the top of their order. They'll be Quirk, Bontrager, and Sharp for the Raiders. Case finishing her warm-up pitches here for the top of the 6th.
At the bat, the top of the 6th inning. Number 20, Maddie Quirk.
Leading off will be number 20, Mary Quirk, the senior third baseman. 1 for 2 this evening. So the Blackhawks have all gotten their breakdown. They're ready to go here. And the umpire's back in position, and we're going to be underway here in the top of the 6th inning. Case's first pitch on the way to Mary Quirk, the senior leadoff batter for the Raiders. Going to be a ball just inside. One 1-0 pitch on the way from Case to Quirk. Be a ground ball. Second base speeds up with it. Over to first base in time for out number 1. So leadoff batter retired here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out, nobody on. Will bring up Mary Bontrager. Sophomore center fielder is 0 for 2 this evening. Case's first pitch on the way to Bontrager. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, 0-1 pitch from Case to Bontrager. Going to be a line drive just over the second baseman's head. Right fielder up with it. Gets a throw back in to Badar, and he'll hold the runner at first. So Isak has a runner at first with 1 out. And that'll be their 4th hit of the evening. That's going to bring up number 6, Laryn Sharp. She's 1 for 2 this evening. With a single and a strikeout. Case's first pitch on the way. Be just inside, ball. One out runner at first. The 1-0 pitch on the way to Sharp. She squares the bunt. She pops it up. Hannah Kunkel makes the catch for the Blackhawks, and that'll be out number 2 as Sharp pops up the bunt attempt. And that'll be 2 outs now. A runner at first for the cleanup hitter, Bree Beckman. Beckman's flown out and struck out tonight so far. First pitch on the way from Case to Beckman. Called strike, right at the belt.
Way to work, girls. Way to work.
Beckman steps out, regathers her thoughts a little bit. Now she's back and ready to go, and Case's 0-1 pitch is on the way. Gonna be a swing and a miss. What the hell are we doing? Catcher tried to throw the ball. It got away from her and rolled out to the pitcher. They gather it up, so the runner is going to move to second base. So now 2 outs, runner at second. 0-2 count on Beckman. Case's 0-2 delivery on the way. Going to be popped up foul, back out of play. The count will remain no balls, 2 strikes. Case's 0-2 pitch to Beckman on the way. Gonna be popped up high on the infield. Kay Kunkel calls for it, but then doesn't make the catch. There were 3 Blackhawks there. Aubrey Lake, Jaden Case, and Hannah Kunkel. Kay called for it, but it dropped between them all 3 foul, so no harm. And the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch again. That's going to be in the dirt. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch from Case to Beckman. It'll be fly ball infield right side. Kennedy Spees calls for it. Makes the catch. And that'll be out number 3, and that'll do it for the Raiders in the top of the 6th inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Hinton leads 1-0. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawks softball.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as you're listening to Class 2A regional quarterfinal action. Blackhawks hosting the East Sac Raiders. 1-0 game here as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up for the Blackhawks will be Jaden Case, Madison Guzman, and Aubrey Lake. If anybody reaches base, Sarah Shanerock. Case has reached on a triple and been hit by a pitch so far this evening. And it looks like Gary's done with the warm-up pitches, and the umpire's brushing off home plate, so we're ready to get going here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Number 23, Madison Guzman.
So Case digs in, and Gary's ready to go. And the first pitch on the way from Gary to Case. It's going to be line drive up the middle. That'll be a single. Sharp off the center fielder. Case rounds first, but she heads back to first as center field is able to gather that. That was a hard line drive shot. And the Blackhawks get their leadoff runner on in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that should make Case 2 for 3 this evening. 2 for 2, actually. She was hit by a pitch. That's going to bring up Madison Guzman. Singled the first time up to bat, struck out, so she's going to be 1 for 2 so far. Runner at first, nobody out. Blackhawks would love to add on to the 1-0 lead. Shelby Gary, the senior pitcher from East Sac County, offers the Guzman, who bunts, foul. So 0-1 count on Guzman after the foul bunt attempt. Gary's pitch on the way. Guzman squares the bunt, gets it down this time. She'll throw out Guzman at first base. And the runner, which is Casey Allen, running for Jaden Case, is at second base now with 1 out. And that's going to bring up, that sack bunt will bring up Aubrey Lake with the runner at second, now 1 out for the Blackhawks. Lake has flew out to left field and grounded out tonight so far, 0 for 2. Gary's first pitch on the way to Lake. It's going to be a hard ball through the shortstop's legs. That'll be an error. And it'll put runners at first and third with 1 out. So Blackhawks have runners at first and third. Now they'll bring up Sarah Shanerock. 1 out. I wouldn't be surprised if they bunt again. Gary's pitch on the way to Shanerock. It's going to be a fly ball caught. And they'll get a double up the runner off first as Lake got too far off first base. And the Blackhawks unable to cash in on the leadoff runners. So after 6 innings, it's 1-0 Blackhawks. We'll at the top of the 7th inning. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk softball.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as we're heading to the top of the 7th inning. Blackhawks lead 1-0 over East Sac Raiders. Class 2A regional quarterfinal.
Number 36, Macy Gustafson.
Due up for the Raiders will be Meredith Brown, Macy Gustafson, and Abby Showman. Brown so far tonight 1 for 2. Case's first pitch on the way to Brown. Be a swing and a miss. Strike 1. So Case finds herself ahead. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way from Case. It'll be a little popper flare just over the shortstop's head.
Now to bat, number 36, Macy Gustafson. On deck, number 7, Abby Schooneman.
So leadoff single for Brown. Puts runner at first base, nobody out. That'll bring up Macy Gustafson. Gustafson has grounded to second and struck out this evening. Case's first pitch on the way. It's going to be a fly ball right side. Caught by Sarah Shanerock. Diving catch by the first baseman. That'll give one out. That's a great play by Sarah Shanerock there. That was a no man's land ball between the pitcher and second base. And neither one of them are going to get it because the pitcher's not going to back up, and second base is way too deep. So Shanerock cuts the difference and makes a catch. So that'll bring up Abby Showman. She's going to take a ball high. So Case behind the count, 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch on the way from Case to Showman. It'll be a pop fly. Case calls for it and makes the catch in the center of the diamond for out number 2. So Blackhawks have 2 outs now. Runner at first. And that's going to bring up Alicia Thayer. 0 for 2 this evening. Case's first pitch on the way to Thayer. Be a swing and a miss, strike 1. Case's 0-1 pitch on the way. Be pop foul right side out of play. Strike number 2. Case has Thayer down, no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here, top of the 7th inning. Runner at first is Brown. She led off with the single for the Raiders. Case would like to get the batter right here and in this game. 0-2 pitch on the way from Case to Thayer. Just below the knees, ball 1. I'm sure it was. It was just a couple inches below the knees there. Good spot for it, 0-2 though. Trying to get her to chase or possibly get the call. So it makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Case is offering on the way. It'll be a foul ball right side out of play. So Thayer fights that one off, and the count is going to remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is on the way. It'll be a fly ball left side. Caught by the shortstop. Bella Badar makes a running catch into short left field, and that's going to do it. As the Blackhawks are going to advance tonight, 1-0 win over East Sac County. They'll play Friday night, the winner of West Monona and Maple Valley Anthonoda Charter Oak Youth. I do not know the result of that game yet, but as of right now, that game is scheduled to be Friday night in Ottawa. Wherever that game takes place, we'll have coverage for you again. Once again, it'll be audio broadcast. You can listen to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawks softball, Class 2A regional quarterfinal. We'll see you Friday night for the Class 2A regional semifinal. This is Trevor Case announcing for Fuller Digital Solutions. Have a good night.